It's Johnny Clockwork again, coming to you, still sitting on the same couch as I was in my last video. It's still almost 3 o'clock in the morning. I am filming from a different angle though, because at first I was like that, and I was like that. Anyway, uh, I'm in a talking mood now. I was actually gonna wait to do this second video, but I don't know. I just feel like I'm on a roll. And like I said in my last video, I've been meaning to do this for a while now, and I'm finally getting around to it. And I'm trying to be quiet because I do live with somebody, and now she has to get up early and go to work, whereas I work the second shift. She works first shift, so she's asleep right now, and I just got off work like a couple hours ago, so I'm not quite ready to go to bed yet, even though it's almost 3 o'clock and I should be in bed, but whatever. Anyway, I wanted to just, talk about what's been going on with Ferguson and, up in New York, just that whole thing. Now, I do have to warn you, what I'm about to say in this video and some subsequent videos, because I'm probably not going to just do one. I'm probably going to make a good 2 or 3 videos about this subject. I have to warn you, some of the stuff, it might be considered a little inflammatory, which is actually part of why I waited so long to do this. I wanted to wait until things calmed down before I said this, because I didn't want to put this video out there and it gets shared around, and then, somebody comes and says, oh, it's your fault they did such and such while they were out there rioting. If you hadn't said what you said. No. I decided to wait. Alright, so to my people down in Ferguson, which is only a few minutes away from where I live because I'm in Hazelwood right now. I understand your frustration. I understand your anger. And honestly, I do kind of support what you're doing. At least in a certain sense, I do. Because now, me personally, now I don't necessarily believe that one should just immediately resort to violence. Violence should never be your first response to anything. But, there will always come a time when words fail and action must be taken. And, one thing that black people can definitely do, and we definitely love to do, is march. Black people love a good march. Go to Walgreens, pick up a poster board and a Sharpie marker, write something, write a little slogan, draw a picture, go out on the street, hold hands, sing Kumbaya, come up with a catchy chant. And that's all well and good. If you have a voice, you have a right for it to be heard. That's one of our rights as Americans. But you can only march for so long. You can only sing Kumbaya so many times. You can only, draw so many signs on a piece of poster board. Before you have to do something else. Because now the fact of the matter is that they don't care. They see you marching, they see your signs, they hear your chants, and they don't care. They're still gonna shoot you down in the street. They're still gonna harass you. They're still gonna, still gonna discriminate against you. They're still gonna, treat you unfairly. They don't care. They're gonna shoot you down or choke you out. No, they're gonna pull you over. They're gonna tase you in front of your family or your friends. It doesn't matter if If you're filming it on your cell phone, then it doesn't matter if they're the ones filming it on a body cam, whether it's up here, down there. They get a little like Terminator eye with a camera in it. It doesn't matter. Because, I mean, no, we've seen proof of that. Is that a cop can kill you on camera. And that video could be all over YouTube and everything. There could be video proof. There could be proof in video form of you killing this guy as a cop. And you will still get away with it if you're no if it's a black guy. But I'm going to talk about that problem in a different video. I want to talk about right now the protests. Now, a friend of mine, brother by the name of Idris Aziz, really, deep, intelligent guy that I went to high school with. Now, I don't know if he came up with this on his own or if this is a quote from somebody else, but right after Mike Brown was killed, he made a post on Facebook, and I'm paraphrasing because I don't know if I have the exact wording right, but it was something to the effect of, "You will never be a true revolutionary until the blood of your oppressor is on your hands." And there's a lot of truth to that, because if you think about it, what did this rioting and this looting actually do? Angry black people went into their own community and destroyed and robbed and looted and set fires and broke windows and all of that. And like I said, words will fail. There will come a time when your words will fail, when your poster boards and your chants and all that are not going to be enough. There's going to come a time when action must be taken. But the action that has been taken was so misguided, because at the end of the day, you're pissed off at these. No, it could be just white people in general, or the cops, or the 1%, or the Republicans, or whatever. But those people are not living in Florissant and Ferguson, meaning that when it's all said and done, when the fires are put out, when the broken windows are boarded up, life is not going to stop for them. Life stops for you. It's like, all right, you're mad at the white man, but so you go looting and destroying. But like I said, when all that's done, his life does not stop. That white man that you're pissed off at, that you feel is oppressing you, he is still gonna go pick up his medicine and his flaxseed and his equate enema and his orange juice and all of that at Walgreens. He's still gonna get his $5 hot and ready pizza at Walmart. He's still gonna buy a hot and ready pizza at Little Caesars. Sorry. No, he's still gonna go to Walmart and buy his 75-inch Ultra HD brand new TV from Samsung or whatever. He's still gonna be able to do that just the same. He's still gonna go to Starbucks and get a Frappa Lappa Mochaccino, whatever that shit is called. And well, as the old folks say, he's not going to pay you no never mind. His life is not going to stop. But your life is. It's you. You're the one that can't go pick up your medicine at Walgreens because you and your friends burned it down. It's you that can't go to Little Caesars and get that $5 hot and ready pepperoni pizza. It's you that can't go to Walmart, and get whatever TV that you can afford, because chances are you're not gonna be able to afford the same TV that guy can afford. But it might only be a 20-inch, whatever. No, you can't get your TV or your video games or your DVDs or whatever it is that you need from Walmart. You're not gonna be able to get that anymore because you burned down the Walmart in your community. You did not burn down the Walmart in this community. It's like all right, if he doesn't watch the news or if he does not for whatever reason drive through Ferguson, then he more or less would be oblivious to the fact that you even did anything because it did not disrupt his life one bit. It's like all of that carrying on that you did, all of that righteous black rage amounts to nothing more than some shit he sees on TV or hears on the radio in the car on his way to work. So it's like, if you were going to burn down a Walmart because you were enraged at the oppression that this white man was bringing down on you, then you should have gone to his neighborhood and burned down his Walgreens. If you were going to burn down a Little Caesars because you were pissed off at the white man for oppressing you, you should have gone to his community and burned down his Little Caesars. You should have smashed in the windows of his house. No, you should have robbed his cell phone store. No, you should have set his car on fire. Instead of burning and destroying and looting in Ferguson and in Florissant and in all these black communities, it's like you should have been in St. Charles, you should have been in St. John, you should have been in St. Peter's, you should have been down in West County, in Bridgeton or St. Anne or wherever. If the white man is oppressing you, then you should go to the white man's community and destroy it. Because if that is your chosen method for letting your oppressor know that you do not wish to be oppressed anymore, then you have to bring the problem to his doorstep, because he will not acknowledge the problem until you bring it to his doorstep. He will not work to solve the problem until you bring it to his doorstep. But if all the unrest and the chaos and the destruction stays in your community, all you are doing is hurting yourself and other black people. Because like I said, if you destroy your community, then you are depriving yourself. You are not depriving him of anything. His life does not stop just because you burn down your community. Like I said, if you burn down your Walgreens, he can still go to his, because chances are he does not shop at the same Walgreens you do. He does not get his pizza from the same Little Caesars. He doesn't buy his TV from the same Walmart. He doesn't, no, he goes to Great Clips 5 minutes from his house. He doesn't come to your neighborhood and go to, Crazy Cuts or whatever local black owned barbershop that you get your hair cut. He doesn't go there. So it does not hurt him that you burn that down. It hurts you, because you are taking away resources from yourself. You're taking resources away from your community. You are taking resources away from other black people, which is bad enough because as black people, we already have the issue of not investing in our community. Because I know I grew up on the